Welcome
to
Byby
Mymy Cooking Show. So we're gonna just make our simple dinner from childhood today.
So it's typical in Southeast Asia that we cook like 2 dishes and have it with rice, isn't it?
Yeah, and maybe even a soup dish or something. So what are you gonna make?
So I'll be making what we call golden prawns, which is a prawn coated with salted egg yolk.
And I'll be making a 5-spice deep fried pork belly. That is my mom's recipe.
Okay, let's get cooking.
Yes. So to cook this pork belly, you need to get rid of the skin. So then to make sure that it doesn't splatter when you deep fry it. So you cut off the skin. So the marinade is really simple. You have half a teaspoon of, for about 300 grams of pork belly, you will have half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of 5-spice powder, and 2 teaspoons of light soy sauce. And I actually quite like this rose wine, cooking wine, but it's actually optional. So you can have like a little bit just to add some fragrance to the pork. So I'm just gonna marinate this. It's best use your hand to massage it in. So I'm just gonna leave these for about, the best result would be overnight marinate, but if you don't have enough time, a few hours probably. And even though my mom always used pork belly, I actually try with pork scotch fillet as well, and it actually worked well. So I'm just gonna deep fry the pork now. So with the oil heated up and about medium heat, I think, so we don't want it too high, otherwise the pork will be burned before it's cooked. I think this is done. So give it a few minutes on this side, and then you can always check the doneness of the meat by cutting it up and check it if you need to. I hope you like it.
Byby, that looks delicious. So now I'll show you how to make the golden prawns. So here I have 12 very big tiger prawns, and I have 3 salted duck eggs, some curry leaves from my garden. You can also use dried ones if you like. Some butter, I would say this is probably about 30 to 40 grams. And then some corn flour and an egg for frying. Now I'll start by peeling the prawns. The next step is to crack open the duck egg, salted duck egg. And then separate the yolk. And then we can steam the yolk for about 5 minutes. Once the egg yolks are steamed, you'll see that they turn from a dark golden color to a pale yellow color. So take it out of the steamer and then just crush them with a fork. So to fry the prawns, we lightly beat an egg, and then we coat the prawns in egg and lightly coat it with corn flour. Okay, now it's time to deep fry the prawns. So the last step of the golden prawns is to saute it in butter and the salted egg yolk. Once the butter starts to brown, get your curry leaves, crush it a little bit so that it will release the flavors, and then drop it into the butter. And then we'll add in the crushed salted egg yolk. And as you see, it will start to bubble and foam up. Once it's reached a very even consistency, you can add in the prawns and coat the prawns in the mixture. So it's time to plate up. You can also add some chilies in there if you prefer it to be a little bit spicy, but I don't like spicy. I don't really like chili, so I only use curry leaves.
Yum.
What a delicious dinner we had, Byby.
Yeah, even though it's very simple, but it's very nice.
Reminds us of our childhood in Asia, right?
Yes. So we are doing this grower house, Franck Bonville. So we're quite happy with what they have for us, and they are actually into quite extra Brut style as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So today we're gonna look at their rosé and their non-vintage, and they're both Grand Cru.
And the non-vintage is a Blanc de Blanc,
Yep.
right? Okay,
So we start with
let's start with the rosé because it's the lightest one of the two, surprisingly.
yeah. So it's not the usual rosé that you thought it would be. Full body and heavy, and the nose is strawberry and cream.
Strawberry and cream, I agree. There's not much body to it. It's very light, and to me, not so much length either. I would like it to have a little bit more length, but nonetheless, it's a Grand Cru from Avise and Bonnet.
Yeah, and I must say that it's quite. The body was so light that it's something quite different, and I actually enjoy that. It's a really good summer drink, can imagine. So, what is your score for this, Mymy?
My score for this probably 90.
Yeah, I think I agree with you this time. I'll have it around 90 as well.
Next one is the Blanc de Blanc,
Yeah.
non-vintage. So this is from Avise and Auger, and obviously 100% Chardonnay, and 5 grams of dosage, which is what we like, extra Brut.
Yes, but surprisingly, even though it was of this so made of this low dosage, but I guess the residual sugar might be relatively high. I thought because the body was a bit quite round mouthfeel, because the nose was, to me, vanilla, toffee,
Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also possibly because it's got a little bit more age. I
On
think.
this
Because this is disgorged in July 2016, so it's got a little bit of age. So that could be the nougat that we're talking about.
Yeah. And I really like this. So,
Yes, I
but
quite like this as well.
I think the length was exact for me, but you find it.
To me, it's falling just a little bit short. I would like it to be just a tad longer.
Okay, so for me, this will be 91.5, I would say. What's your score?
I'll give it 92 actually.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, Byby.